The Florida Keys are now on high alert as residents get ready for a potential onslaught of oil from the Gulf of Mexico disaster. Tar balls found in Key West, Loggerhead Key, and Big Pine Key are increasing fears that the arrival of oil is inevitable. The morning show's Alex Zequeira has the latest from Key West.
They are the small clumps of oil that are spreading fear throughout the Florida Keys.
This is one we don't really know what to expect, but we do know one thing, and that is that our economy has already been impacted. People are canceling hotel reservations, dive trips, fishing trips, so we want to protect our economy as well as our environment.
And in a place where image is everything, tar balls aren't really welcomed. So far, more than 20 of them, ranging in size from 3 to 8 inches, have been collected in and around the lower Keys, an area where people are on pins and needles waiting and watching to see what the oil spill does now that it is creeping into the loop current.
Folks are out there. It's like this big egg hunt right now that we're in. Folks are looking at them, but we have tar balls up and down the Keys all the time. It's just right now it's a heightened search for them.
The tar balls have been sent for testing to see if in fact they came from the oil spill in the Gulf. Nevertheless, the fear is prevalent.
Now I'm a little concerned because we were in the water yesterday and they said they found some oil there today, so that's a little concerning.
And what's even more concerning, some say, is the lasting impact a disaster like this could have.
What we're concerned about is not just the short-term impacts. Obviously, the pictures of dead birds and turtles is never good, but the impact on our food chain of the fish and all the other marine wildlife, because this could last for decades.
So right now, the mood here in Key West is one of cautious optimism. A lot of people hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. And like it or not, experts do say that some of the oil from that oil spill in the Gulf is expected to reach these shores in the coming days. In Key West, I'm Alex Zequeira reporting for The Morning Show.
And Alex joins us on the phone now from Key West. Alex, good morning. You mentioned the economy and tourism. Business owners have got to be concerned this morning. Have they started to do anything differently to tell tourists it's okay to come to their beaches?
Good morning, Lisa. Well, the tourism officials and county officials here want people to keep coming to the Keys. They want people to keep visiting the Florida Keys, and they don't want tourism to be affected that negatively. They're hoping that people don't stop coming. But however, later on this morning, county officials are expected to sit down and potentially vote to declare a countywide emergency, which is kind of ironic because they don't want people to stop coming, but they're also going to declare the county potentially an emergency. Representative Saunders also sent a letter to Governor Christ yesterday requesting that the Florida Keys be declared an emergency so they can tap into state and federal funds to start recuperating if, in fact, this oil does get here, and start using some of that money, and also so that they can start suing BP. But it's unclear right now what they're going to do, and as far as prepping for less tourists to come here, they are going to eventually declare this an emergency, and people will eventually stop wanting to come down here. Already, as you heard in the story, they're not wanting to spend any more time making reservations at hotels. Dive trips, fishing trips are taking a hit, so it's a pretty serious situation down here.
All right, the morning show's Alex Zequeira live for us on the phone. Thank you so much for that update, Alex.